Action.
Welcome to the K. So today I have Alex Price here on today.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good to be here.
Let's just get into this. So how would you describe your music style?
I say my music style is a mix of like all my influences. When I was young, I started in blues music, but I was listening to like R&B and everything like that before that. So my brother would always play like, you know, Snoop was like probably the first that I really liked and was attracted to, and then yeah, everything from there, like everything from like Sly and the Family Stone to like yeah, it's a wide range of genres. So I would say my music style is just like a melting pot of all that different stuff.
That sounds like really good music. Can we play one of his songs right now?
Yeah, go ahead and break the thing up for me. Good gracious, the ass is amazing, girl, that thing is on fleek. Posing in position, she a pro. The only thing that's missing is a pro. We counting this money, that shit is nothing. I be like, baby, cause we always stunting. Hey, I be so lit, I know you wanna get your fix. Hey, I'ma just sit, so hot on it.
You fuck with this?
Chilling with friends, or like when I'm driving, like blasting when I'm driving.
Hop on, I be like, giddy up, giddy up. She wanna, I be like, giddy up, giddy up. I be like, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Yeah, I be like, giddy up. Ooh, I love when you're touching your toes. Baby, now you are the star. This is our private show. You the finest thing I ever seen. Done with all this luck and come to me. Yeah, you look Mona Lisa perfect. Fine on the gram, but we're better up in person. So giddy up, come up on the pony. And baby, give it up, I'll beat it like a pony. Girl, you've been so.
Have you heard this one yet, or is this the first time?
I think it's my first time.
First time? Yeah, this one was fun. Fun to make.
Did you just like recently release this, right?
I just released it like 2 weeks ago, probably.
It's recently on your Instagram, right?
Yeah, with the dance video.
Because I think I listened to this on your Instagram.
Okay.
Sounds like a little bit familiar.
Yeah. Oh, look at that fade up.
Can I get your autograph afterwards? That's a really
Let's
good
do
song.
it. Thank you.
What was your first music album that you owned, and like how did you listen to like every day? Like what would you do?
I think the first cassette, it was a cassette.
90s kid.
Yeah, it was probably Nellyville. I think that was the first. I took my brother's shit all the time, so that was probably the first cassette. And then the first one that I bought was a Genuine, I think it was called The Life. It was 01, like when it was released, so yeah.
That's good. I'm like ending of 90s, so I know some early 90s music and stuff, but
Okay.
what are 3 things you look for when you see like an artist play? So if you were at any concert right now, or even like a live event, what would you see like in 3 artists when they perform?
Like, what do I look for?
Yeah,
Or-
what do you look for?
I try to like take things that I feel like I'm not doing and see what they're doing that works for them, and then like try and apply it to what I do. So like whether it's like crowd interaction, things they do of like call and response, stuff like that, or how like they move around the stage or stuff like that. I feel like that's what I pay attention to most. Rather than like if they're on key or whatever, I don't really pay attention to that as much as like what I can take from it, you know, and use. So.
Did you ever do like a crowd surf at one of your performances?
No, not yet though.
You should.
That's coming.
Like, you'll get the crowd going wild for sure.
Yeah, that would be sick. With the guitar too?
Yeah, do like a guitar solo, get the girls, screaming their heads off, and then
That would be dope.
running back to you at like where your trailer is or where you're backstage.
It's definitely in the plans,
What's a song that's stuck in your head for past few days?
A song that's stuck in my head? Damn, I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of my own shit just because, like, I've been trying to release. I've been putting out a song a week, so I've just been, like, grinding to finish, like, certain things to make sure I can keep doing that. So, to be honest, I haven't listened to too much, like, recently outside of what I've been doing.
What would you say your favorite song that you released so far, even like it could be in the past?
Probably my song Show Me. I think that's my favorite one because it's like I show my range off a lot in it. Like I can do like the falsetto and obviously the guitar is like incorporated in it. So it's kind of like encompasses me as like an artist and the fact that I play instruments as well as sing and write. So like that song I feel like really translate that the best,
That's good. What bands or artists do you think that would become big?
Like
Anything, like any music that you've heard or like anybody you may follow?
like locally or?
Locally, internationally.
I think the artist Black, or like it's the 6LACK, he's super dope. I feel like he's like unique. He's got like a voice that no one's really has. So I feel like he's pretty big, but I feel like he's gonna be really big as time goes on. He's gonna be someone. But there's definitely a lot of like local artists that have a lot of talent. Like I feel like Natra, like 250 Natra's dope. Like Trice, Ramsey. I mean, there's just a lot of local talent, and I feel like it's just about getting the outlet, that ear to hear everything to really like take it to that next level. But I mean, there's so much talent. So I feel like, yeah, it's just a matter of time, really.
Definitely check them out for sure. How do you feel when you're getting interviewed on like popular radio stations?
I mean, it's okay. My thing is like I like performing, so like if I could speak through music, I'd rather do that. But I'm not opposed to anything like talking. Like right now, if I had a guitar, I'd probably rather speak to you in like song.
That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind that. You can talk to me like every time I ask you a question, you can just answer with your guitar.
Yeah. See, that would be dope.
When you first heard how did you feel when you first heard your song on the radio?
It's definitely a cool feeling to feel like the work that I put in and been putting in is finally like getting to the level of like where people that I looked up to back in the day. Like I remember like taping the radio because like, I couldn't really like afford back in the day to like buy certain albums that I wanted. So I would just like make my own like cassettes and tape the radio. And then, so like, yeah, the radio is definitely a big thing to me because like growing up, that was what I love listening to. So it's definitely a cool feeling. It's just like a sense of like accomplishment,